Okay, welcome everyone. Thank you. Jay, you ready?
Yes, let's do it.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. This is Saturday, August 8th, 2020, and we're ready to go with the solutions for the pollution. Have a great ensemble today, great cast today. We had a great time this weekend. I hope you guys had a great week and everything's going right in your life because we have some things that are going on in this world. We want to change that paradigm shift. We want to show you how you can have fun and live your life, live your dreams, and achieve whatever you want, even in this economy and this pandemic. You know what? We have a solution for you right here. My name is Dennis Mott. I'm out of California originally. I'm up here in New York right now, and I have my partners on the line. I got Kelvin Turner out of California. Yeah! So we're out here. You know, I got some energy. I'm ready, y'all. Ready to go. Kelvin's out there. Great businessman. I was on a Zoom a webinar the other night, and I seen him walking around in this 8,000 square foot house. Just got me pumped up again. Pump up the damn. So I was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking. That's my man right there. So anyway, Kelvin, thank you for joining us today. Great to have you here. Clifton Sutton, who's out in sunny Southern California, also the recruiter extraordinaire, man. He's on it all day long, bringing people in daily. Recruited 40 people at one time, go over to Bahamas, and the international man. That's what I'm gonna call him, international man. You need to know what to do, talk to Clifton. He'll show you what to do. And then we have Mr. Jay Johnson out of Florida, folks. This is a trainer extraordinaire, folks. Just a great guy. He tells you how to do the things. He gives it to you straight. I mean, when it comes to doing presentations, he's the man. You'll see when we come up and see what he's doing today. He is the man. And I want to thank you for joining me this weekend too, Jay. I really appreciate that on the radio show. And you, Clifton and LaShawn and Nadra, all you guys were there. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And with no further ado, we're waiting on Harvey Zay. I don't know if he's going to join us, but he's out of Cleveland, Ohio. Mr. Wisdom, radio personality. When you hear the voice, you know he's the voice of choice. If he joins us, I know he has something to do, but he'll probably get in here as well. So thank you guys for taking your time out today. So I'm gonna say, Jay, go ahead and take it away.
Hey, thank you so much, man. I appreciate appreciate all the accolades and everything, and especially all of the energy coming from you all. It's such an honor and a privilege and a pleasure to share this line with you. For those of you who don't know Mr. Dennis Mott, now that we can see his face, he's a lot more transparent today. And you know what? He's a great guy. One of the ones that have a lot of integrity, and I love being in the trenches with him because he's one that will definitely. He's not one that will let you down. If he says he's going to do something, guess what? He does it, and he does it from the bottom of his heart, and he does it with everything within him. So I'm so grateful to share this line with Dennis Mott, Kelvin Turner, Clifton Sutton, LaShawn, Mirtha, Nadra, and hey, Glenda's here. Wow, love that picture, Glenda. You look good. Like that.
Who is
that? I know I'm going to have to ask for your autograph after this presentation. Work it. Okay, so before we begin, I want to ask you to do me a favor and take the cell phone and put it on vibrate, mute, stun, put it on electrocute, whatever you have to do in order to make sure that you're not interrupted. Okay, and also take the words "I know" and throw them out of your mind because I know is the killer of all learning. And once you say you know something, that means that you don't open your mind to receiving any more information. As a matter of fact, there's a gentleman, a good friend of mine, who called me up yesterday. As a matter of fact, Einstein, Albert Einstein, he said this. he said that, I know, Cliff, don't be laughing at me, man. Yes, I'm old. Okay. But anyway, Einstein said the only thing that interrupts my learning is my education. I love that. The only thing that interrupts my learning is my education, because when you say I know something, when you're more educated, you stop really understanding or opening up your mind to learn something else. So I'm going to ask you to do me that huge favor. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen for a second. And Mr. Mott, if you can see my screen, please allow me. Just let me know that you can see my screen, please.
Okay. All right, there it is.
You see it?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now, okay, I'm going to ask you a question. And hey, how are you? So someone just joined in. Glad you can make it, Victoria. Okay, all right. So I'm going to ask you a simple question. And that question is, what if everything you were taught about money was wrong? Yeah, I know you were saying, well, hey, you know what, I went to school and all that, but what if everything that you were taught about money was absolutely wrong? Well, I'm going to share with you 5 steps to earning your MBA. Shall we get started? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So have you ever wondered what your life will be like after this pandemic? Have you ever wondered what your finances are going to look like after everything is said and done? I know that the government is shut down on that $600 a month, $600 or something like that. I don't know, was that a week or a month or something like that? I don't know.
Week.
It was a week? Okay.
Right.
So have you ever wondered what your life is going to be like after everything is done when there's no more jobs left? Would you like for me to share with you a system that you can use to put more money into your pockets, even during this pandemic? Would you like for me to share with you exactly how rich people are constantly getting richer and richer and richer? Would you like me to share exactly how you, yes, you can put not only hundreds of thousands of dollars in your pockets, but hundreds of thousands of dollars in other people's pockets as well, so you can grow with them? In a moment, you're about to discover the system that most rich people are using right now today in order to establish wealth. In a moment, I'm going to share with you exactly how you can get your MBA in less than 5 minutes. I promise you, by the end of this presentation, you're going to learn more about business than 90% of the people who are in business today. So let's talk about that for a second. Jobs versus business. Which one do you think is better? Wages versus profits. Well, you may be saying, well, Jay, you know what, starting a business is risky. You are absolutely right, but having a job is riskier, especially in today's society. Thanks to the coronavirus, 7.5 million small businesses are at risk of losing those businesses, never to reopen again. Matter of fact, thanks to the corona, 47 million people will be unemployed. Maybe that number is already very, very high. Do you know anyone right now who are unemployed thanks to coronavirus? Do you know anyone who are working from home or furloughed that lost their income and looking for another way to generate some extra income? Maybe you do. And also, the jobs today are becoming more and more and more extinct. Matter of fact, robots are taking over. And you know what? Let me stop for a second. I'm still sharing, correct?
Yes. Oh,
I'm
disappeared.
no longer sharing? Hey, Harvey's on the line. I wanted to pause for a second.
Okay.
I wanted to,
I don't see you though. Where'd
okay.
everybody go?
Oh no, did I do something wrong?
I don't
Okay,
see nobody.
let me reshare. I apologize. All right. What about now?
No. Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I see.
Okay, awesome.
I see
Thank you so much. Well, we know that robots are taking over right now, and also robots by the year 2020, studies have claimed that the robots would actually take over 20 million jobs, as if this coronavirus is not enough, right? So we know when you call your cell phone company or you call your bank, the first thing you're going to get is a robot. Do you think that it's possible that a robot cannot take your job? Do you think that your job is so important that a robot couldn't take over? Matter of fact, BMW and Tesla are putting millions of dollars into the marketplace to make sure that these cars are anonymous. These carless drivers. I mean, these cars are driving with no drivers. Okay. Matter of fact, those that are using Uber right now, those Uber drivers may even lose their jobs within a few short years. Do you think they're a little nervous right now? I would be if I was one. So we already know that 85% of the people hate their jobs right now. Are you one of them? See, this is the reason why 79 million people right now are starting a home-based business. Jim Rohn says it best when he says, profits are better than wages. Wages make you a living and profits make you a fortune. Which one would you rather have, a living or a fortune? Of course, you want a fortune, right? All of us do. Jack Ma, the richest man in China, says if you put bananas in bananas in front of monkeys, monkeys would choose the bananas because monkeys don't know that money can buy a lot of bananas. In reality, if you put a job and business in front of people, people would choose a job because most people don't know that businesses can bring them more money than wages. Think about that for a second. Why is that? Well, most people don't know how to evaluate a business. Well, would you mind if I share with you exactly how you can get your MBA in less than 5 minutes? I'm talking about you become certified in evaluating a business. Well, would you mind if I share with you how you can get it in less than 3 minutes? How about 2?
Welcome to the 1 Minute MBA. Everything you need to know in 5 easy steps. Step 1, simple. Start a business from your home office, dorm room, or garage. Steve Jobs did it. Jeff Bezos did it. So did Mark Zuckerberg. You can too. Second, pick the right industry. In other words, don't open a store that sells 8-track tapes, lead paint, or steam engines. 3, use social media. Look, don't waste money on advertising. It's dead. Share, post, and tweet. Trust me, you'll attract an army. Number 4, go with a proven market leader, one that has money, talent, and infrastructure. Why? Because 95% of startups fail, and you don't want to be part of that train wreck, believe me. And number 5, start. Just start. Even if it's just part-time, make a decision and start. That's it. Everything you need to know to start your own business in 1 minute. Stanford would have charged you 90 grand. Harvard, even more. You just got it for free. And no embarrassing having down or student loans to pay back either. Graduation, that's easy. Just hit the next button below.
Well, there you have it. Now you have your MBA in a business. Can you imagine that? Wow, isn't that amazing? Now, let me ask you a question. Well, first of all, you may be saying, well, who am I and why should you listen to me? Well, first of all, I started my first company when I was 14. I had another business at 15. I have an entertainment company. We did plays, commercials, independent films, things of that nature. Also, I have a travel company. I had a limousine business, and I also have I Empower LLC. It's a entrepreneur's mental development company. Graduated from the Kauffman Foundation in 1998, and I was mentored by several very successful high-level people. You may have heard of Les Brown or Jerry Clark, Colton Bucks, Roger Salam, Dave Van Hoos, Kevin Harrington, James Bentley, Coach J. Lloyd Comer, and Dr. Christopher Coakley. You see, the list goes on and on and on. And I'm telling you this for a reason, because it's very important to link up with people who are actually extremely successful that can teach you and show you the ropes, so to speak. Now, these are some of the people that I've been working with. Dave Van Hoos is one of the top paid speaker trainers on the planet. And right next to him is Kevin Harrington. Okay, Kevin Harrington is one of the original sharks from Shark Tank. Okay, have you ever wanted to work with a shark? Well, I tell you, I have, and I do on a daily basis. I work with these gentlemen, and I tell you, they taught me a lot of things, and they teach me exactly how to become extremely, I'm talking about generational wealthy. Okay, now there's some other gentlemen that I work with as well, Mr. Les Brown to your left, and Mr. Roger Salam to your right. And what they taught me is about joint ventures. They want to make sure that we are collectively coming together as a group, as a unit, partner to partner, belly to belly, and working on some bigger dreams. Because you can do a lot by yourself, but you can do so much more with a group with the same intention, with the same level of integrity as well. And that's why you're on this webinar with us today, because we're collectively coming together, one team, one dream, and that is committed to your financial success. So we partnered up with J. Lloyd Comer. This gentleman, his goal is to create 10,000 financially free families, even in the midst of this economy. You may be looking at it saying, well, it's all doom and gloom, but no, this is where the most people get completely financially independent. Matter of fact, during these hard times like this, a lot of people become extremely rich in societies like this. Now, am I saying that you'll become rich? I'm not saying that, but it's possible. Let me share with you a game plan that you can actually do that as well. So these three gentlemen, J. Lloyd Comer, Scott Comer, and Dr. Christopher Coakley, have become extremely successful. They've been millionaires time and time and time again in their former businesses. Matter of fact, they've already helped people just like you earn significant income, and they built successful businesses through 9/11 and the Great Recession. So they know exactly how to help you thrive, not just survive in this recession, but to thrive in this recession. You see, they've helped people just like you as well. Matter of fact, they paid out over 50,000 $1,000 bonuses. Yep, they paid out over 50,000 $1,000 bonuses. Let me see, Mr. Clifton, are you on the line? Can you come to the line? This gentleman, I tell you what, he's from California, a very humble gentleman as well. He's not necessarily soft-spoken, but he's a go-getter. What I love most about him is that he's one of those that don't just, he's not a professional educator, meaning what I'm saying is that he's collecting a lot of information. No, he collects information and he goes out and implements it. He does it time and time again. Mr. Clifton, can you answer a question for me? How many of these $1,000 bonuses did you receive?
I've received so far 8 $1,000 bonuses.
8 $1,000 bonuses. And did you cash them?
I did. I cast them right away, and they did sales.
And when they came, did they come on time or were they late?
They came right on time, right when I needed it.
Right when you needed 8 of these $1,000 bonuses. Can you imagine what it's going to take in order for you to get $1,000 bonuses? You know what? Dennis Mott received several of them. Clifton received several of them. You know, Harvey Zay received several of them as well. Mr. Kelvin Turner received several of these $1,000 bonuses. So if we can do it, we know that we can help you do it too. Okay. Now, these founders have already paid out over $610,000 bonuses. I don't know about you, but the job that I was working a long time ago, it wasn't even an option for me to get a $10,000 bonus. Maybe it was for the top executives, but it wasn't for me. Okay. Now, I don't know if it's possible at your job for you to get a $10,000 bonus, but these gentlemen have already paid out over 600 of these $10,000 bonuses, and they are unlimited. Do I have your attention now? Okay. They've already paid out 6 $1 million bonuses. I don't know if you ever thought about becoming a millionaire, but guess what? It's possible right here. Matter of fact, they've already produced over 200 $1 million earners. 6 people have already earned that $1 million bonus, and they were already millionaires. You see, so that means that they have a game plan to help you get there if you choose to do exactly what we're going to show you tonight how to do. Okay. Now, because they're doing it again and they're looking for people just like you. Mr. Warren Buffett says this. He says the things that you like to do should be a hobby of yours, but the thing the world does should be a business of yours. Now, the question is, what is the world doing? Well, the world is traveling. Yep. Even in this down economy. Matter of fact, I have 2 business partners that have been coast to coast twice within the last month. Okay, so they're taking the flights, they're getting hotels, they're getting Uber rides or car rentals and things of that nature. See, business people are constantly traveling. Now, you may not be traveling, but it doesn't mean that the world is not traveling. Matter of fact, I live here in Clearwater Beach, Florida, and I tell you, every time I go to the hotels, they're packed. I mean, every time I go to the beach, I work on the beach. Every time I go there, it's almost like standing room only in the lobbies of the hotels. So people want to get away, even in this economy. This is what makes travel the sexiest industry on the planet. It's the largest industry on the planet as well. But don't take my word for it. Take a look at this.
Now I got a little demonstration that I want to show you that I think is kind of fun. The coffee industry is $100 billion. So $100 billion every year is spent around the world on coffee. Each one of these gumballs represents $1 billion in annual sales. There's 100 gumballs in here. This is the coffee industry. So Starbucks, if they want to, let's say they're brand new and they're starting out and they've got this goal to become $1 billion company, they need to carve out 1% of that pie. So they would need to have this much of that pie, 1%. So it's really, a small percentage of this overall pie. They've been more successful than that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They do about $8 billion in sales. That's a pretty significant portion of the entire worldwide global sales of coffee. The nutrition industry is $226 billion every year is spent on nutrition. So again, each one of these gumballs represents $1 billion in sales. So here's the coffee industry, here's the nutrition industry. And by the way, you may not know this or not, but over half of all the network marketing companies on the planet today, they're nutrition companies. Now let's talk about the travel industry. We need a bigger base here. All right, here's the travel industry. Pretty impressive, right? Well, it doesn't stop there. That's pretty big, right? There's more. right. So here's coffee. Here's nutrition, the entire nutrition industry. Here's travel.
Wow, isn't that impressive? The travel industry is the largest industry in the world by far. I mean, if you take computers or technology or real estate, or you take the entertainment industry or sports and oil, you combine them all together and they still won't do as much as travel does on a yearly basis. Think about this for a second. This gentleman he dropped about maybe 6, 7, or 8 of those gumballs, and every one of the gumballs represents $1 billion. Can you imagine travel losing only 8, 9, or $10 billion? It's still the largest industry in the world by far. You see, now we also know that the United States government right now is dumping over $125 billion into the airline industry alone. Now, the airline industry, the cruise lines, all of these, the hotels and resorts, they are making it a lot more convenient, a lot more safe for us to travel as well. So of course they're responding to the pandemic to make it more safe for us to travel in. So you may be saying, well, Jay, what does it cost to start a travel agency? I'm glad you asked. First of all, if you want to go to LegalZoom to get all the business formations and all the formalities and paperwork done, it'll cost you about $250. If you want to go get some insurance and stuff like that for the errors and omissions that may happen when you're booking, that'll cost you around $2,500. And depending on the city that or the state that you're living in, that state license will cost you $250. Then what about accreditations and affiliations with CLIA and IATA? That's another $500. What about office space? If you live in places like New York, the office space is going to cost you way more than $1,500 on a monthly basis. And then, of course, that's not to mention the computers, the equipment, the staff, the salary, the insurance for the staff, the websites, contracts, marketing material. There's a list that goes on and on and on when it comes to expenses that will cost you way over $10,000. Or you can go to places like Biz by Sell and buy this particular travel agency, and it's only for $199,000, right? I mean, who has that? See, or you can actually say, well, Jay, you know what? I want to be a vacation owner from Disney. How many of you ever thought about doing that? You become a Disney Vacation Club member. Well, you can purchase one right here for $19,000, and that gives you 100 vacation points. Plus, there's a $587 in closing costs, plus another $70 a month to give you a license to buy one of these, starting at $30,000, $33,000 to actually get to one of these resorts that you have to go to every single year and pay taxes on every single year as well. See, this right here may sound good, but it's not for the masses. Most people are not going to spend that type of income, not in today's society anyway. So we have an option for you. Our option is get the travel income package. Yep, I said travel income package, meaning you're going to be able to make money with the same type of travel that you may have seen in the past. Matter of fact, this is even better than any of those other ones, because every single time your family, friends, business partners, church groups, whoever goes to the website that you actually have that we set up for you and book travel on it, you're going to get 60% of the commission right off the bat. Matter of fact, you can actually have the same buying power as Travelocity, Orbitz, Expedia, Cheap Tickets, Kayak, Hotwire, Trivago, all of them. You have the same buying power as them, but the only difference is you're going to get paid the commission. That's a very big difference. Remember, they go, they look, they book on your website, you're going to get paid 60% of the commission. I'm not saying you have to put on a headset. Now, you can become a travel professional if you want to and book everyone's travel and all of their cruises and all that if you want to, and you get paid even more money. Now, what we also have is what's called the Vortex. The Vortex is something that I love because this makes you lazy. Yep, that's me. I'm lazy. I want the shortcut, right? So what I do is I just give away the Vortex and say, well, hey, next time you go to book any type of travel, if I can save you money, will you do business with me? What do you think they're going to say? Yes, of course. So I give them access to my Vortex. They go, they look, they book, and they save money. And guess what? The Vortex does all the work, because most of the time when people book travel, they're bouncing back and forth from website trying to figure out which one is going to give the best deal. So the Vortex does all that for them, find the best rates, then they drop the prices lower. So they're going to get the best deals by booking on the Vortex. Now, every time they book on the Vortex, especially if you gave it to them, guess what you're going to receive? You're going to receive 60% of whatever they save. So if they save $100, you're going to get $60. If they save $1,000, you do the math. So what I'm saying here is this: the Vortex is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even open on the holidays. While you're sleeping, you can get paid because most people are booking travel at 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night. You can still get paid with the Vortex. How cool is that? See, this is the only company that not only gives good rates to us as the distributors, but also give good rates to our customers to make it a win-win situation. Where else in the world is going to find something like this? Trivago doesn't have these type of rates as well. Nope, not Travelocity. Nope, not Expedia. They're not going to be there. Matter of fact, just for this alone, the retail price is around $10,000. Yep. But you know what? Since you were actually invited by Clifton or you was invited by Kelvin, you're not going to pay $10,000. For you, our price is $299 for both of these websites. Can you imagine that? Being in the industry, in the largest industry in the world, that's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you're getting paid even while you're sleeping. During the pandemic, after the pandemic, year, 2, 4, 5, 10 years from now, you'll still get paid because as long as someone have access to that Vortex or that website, you're going to get paid as long as they're saving money and the Vortex does all the work for you. And then it's $99.95 a month after that. So you may be saying, well, Jay, what's the difference between a brick and mortar travel agency and your travel agency? Well, which one would you rather go to? Would you rather go to one that's all crowded and things of that nature, especially with social distancing, or would you rather go to the one that's right there on your laptop where you can book travel from any location that you choose to, anywhere in the world? Yep, you want to be at the beach doing business? I do it all the time. You want to be in your hot tub doing business? I do it all the time. Can you imagine booking travel 24 hours a day right there from the comforts of your own home? This is what we do. And I tell you, it is so sexy. It is so sexy. I'm telling you, if you want to make some income, you definitely want to do it with us. And another difference is you get 60% of the commission. You own this. It's not like you have to, it's not like Travelocity or something like that. When was the last time Travelocity sent you a check when you booked on them? I mean, or Expedia or Trivago. They don't send you any type of money. So you're going to book travel anyway, especially after this pandemic, when they do this release where everyone is going to start booking travel again. Hundreds of thousands, millions of people are going to start booking travel. And the only reason why they're not booking with you is because you may not be set up yet and they may not know about you yet. So we're going to fix that tonight, okay? Because what we're doing is we're selling memories. We're selling memories that people choose to remember. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can think about several trips that you've taken growing up. And you can say, well, you know what? I remember that one time we went to Cancun, or that one time we went to Vegas, or that one time we went to wherever, right? So this is a memory that's burned into your subconscious mind that you will continue to tell for the rest of your life. See, that's what we're creating here, and you have the opportunity to get paid to help people create these type of memories. Now, don't be like the other guys. Can you imagine that? Want to get away? He said, I was your pilot. You see, don't take chances with those other guys. What if you say, well, hey, Jay, I want to go to the Holy Land? Well, guess what? A young lady went to the Holy Land. With a matter of fact, her church went to the Holy Land, and she earned over $40,000 in commission. Yep. And the vendors that came out and did the whole presentation, they set up everything for her, collected all the money and all that type of stuff, did her flyers and everything. And this young lady, because she was connected with us, guess what? She earned over $40,000. Can you imagine earning an extra $40,000 just because you decide that you're going to book this type of trips? Oh, cruises is another one. I love cruises because you unpack once, right? And you go to these different exotic locations and stuff like that. And you know what? Being on the ship is just amazing. You can have so much fun. Matter of fact, I'm going to see if Mr. Dennis Mott can come back to the line. Mr. Mott, can you come back to the line and please tell us a little bit about the trip that you just took?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I took a trip. I just went on in February. I made about $7,000 on that one. And then I did one when I first came into the business, brand new to business, didn't know what I was doing. I just followed the instructions, what the company told me to do. And I went step by step and I made $21,400 brand new to the business, not knowing what to do, but they guide you. You're not in business for yourself, by yourself, your business for yourself, and everybody's there to help you. So they gave me the instructions, and then people started getting balconies and suites, and I was like, wow. Then they wanted to stay 3 extra days in the hotels, and I was doing rental cars, limousines, activities, and it became $21,000. I was like, wow, this is amazing.
Wait a minute, $21,000 on one vacation?
One vacation.
And let me, wait a minute, $21,000 on one vacation. First of all, let that sink in. Can you imagine earning an additional $21,000 this year? I mean, let that sink in for a second. I mean, let me ask you this, Mr. Mott. Did you, when you were on that ship, did you have to work and scrub and, wash the windows or sweep floors or mop floors or anything like that?
No, I didn't. Matter of fact, I came back to my room and it was all clean. I was like, what happened? Who was in here? Is there some genie in here cleaning up all this stuff? It looked like a brand new room again with animals and towels. I was like, wow, it was just amazing.
And did you enjoy yourself? Did you have fun?
Oh, yes, I had a great time. Not only did I have a great time, I saw the people having a great time, and they consistently come back year after year.
So that means, tell me, you can actually take a vacation like this. Take a look at this suite. Can you imagine having a suite like that, overlooking the ocean, having dinner right there on the ocean? Can you imagine having breakfast right there? It doesn't have to be in a suite. It could be at the top of the ship if you choose to. Can you imagine getting paid to have fun? Dennis just said he had fun, and he earned $21,000 just by taking a cruise that he was going to take anyway. See, this is an anyway business. Can you imagine sitting right there in a hot tub and be like, well, no, hey, what do you do for a living? Well, I test out hot tubs. What are you talking about? You test out hot tubs? Yeah, I take these cruises and I have to test the hot tubs, and that's what I get paid for. Like, how in the world did you get that job? Well, you just have to talk to the right people. Who should I talk to? You talk to me. Can you imagine that? You've been in a position where you can get paid to have fun, and you can actually have other people do the exact same thing. We're looking for people who want to get paid for massages. We're looking for people who want to get paid to get out there on the golf course. We're looking for and test out the golf course. We're looking for people who really want to get out there and have an exotic lifestyle and get paid for it. Yes, it's definitely possible because we're doing it. Now, the second option that we have right here is called the Travel Owner Package. And this package gives you everything that we just mentioned in the travel income package, but it also gives you an exclusive private travel membership. This is a wholesale membership that gives you even better prices than the Vortex. See, the Vortex is for your customers, but this one is for you. It gives you better prices. Matter of fact, I saw one to Jamaica. It's staying in a 5-star resort. It has 5 swimming pools, 7 restaurants, 13 bars. The normal price online for 7 days to go to this elaborate place is over $4,000, $5,000. But on our membership, guess what? We got that price for $139 for 7 days. 7 days. That's not $139 a night. That's $139 total. And everything that's booked on our website here on our travel income package, Vortex, or the membership, it includes taxes as well. So what we're also going to do is we're going to bonus you what we call Vacation Rewards Program. Now, the Vacation Rewards Program works like this. You have access to over 3,000 worldwide resorts, whether it's around the corner or around the world. You're going to be able to stay for 7 days every single year. And the way to qualify for that, you don't have to recruit anyone. You don't have to sell anything. All you have to do is become a member. Stay a member, stay active for 12 consecutive months. Can you do that? Go like this. I'm sure you can. Awesome. So, and the retail value for this is $35,000, but because Clifton invited you, you're not going to pay $30,000. It's only $499, less than the price of the cell phone that you paid for. Some people paying $1,000 for a crazy cell phone. It doesn't even give them any option to make any type of money with it. But see, here, for less than $500, you can start making money immediately, especially even in a down economy. Can you imagine that? Go like this. All right, everyone's going to be doing that. Well, you maybe saying, well, Jay, I want to go to Dubai. Well, we got you covered. Can you imagine going to Dubai, staying for 7 days at one of these resorts? This first one at the top, just take a look at the price. The public price is $836, but our price is $348 for the same place. It's a 4-star resort right there in Dubai for 7 days, September 14th to September 21st. Can you imagine going to Dubai for $348? That's crazy. With prices like this, it costs more to stay home. Look at the next one below that. It's a 3-star, staying for 7 days for $191. That's crazy. You're not going to find any type of prices like this on these other websites. You see, rich people, they know how to be rich. They know how to stay rich. They don't stay rich by spending all their money. They get wholesale memberships just like this, and we'll show you exactly how to make money with it as well. Now, what about going to Cancun? We're getting ready to go to Cancun in January. Can you imagine that? Staying in a beautiful resort. How about a villa like this? Staying there, instead of $776, we stay for $512. Instead of going for $625 in Cancun, staying at a penthouse suite, we stand for $419. And if you go to Cancun, of course, you're going to want a car rental, right? Can you imagine getting the car rental for like $3 a day? Oh my God, $3 a day. This is crazy, right? I mean, I know I get a little excited. Please don't take my excitement for hype. But $3 a day, it costs more for gas than it does for you to pay for that rental car. It's crazy. You may be saying, well, Jay, I'm not going all over the country like that. I just want to go to Vegas or New York or you know, I just want to stay here. Well, guess what? Can you go to Las Vegas? We got you covered. You can go to any one of these resorts. You've seen some of these resorts. You know what they're charging. But our price always beats the public price. That's because we have a membership. Now, you may be saying, well, I don't know. I want to let you know, this is not for everybody, though. Okay, this is not for the lazy people. This is not for those that have a get-rich-quick mindset or anything like that. This is not for those who are constantly running to work, going to work the typical 9 to 5, having dinner, go to bed, wake up in the morning to do the exact same thing. See, that's what we call the rat race. It's not for you. If that's the type of lifestyle that you enjoy, I'm sorry, this is not for you. Okay. Now, this is not for those who actually just love to chase money for all of their life. They just want to chase the money. It's not for you because you have the wrong mindset. Let me show you where it leads to. You get some money, and then you realize that the more money you get, the more money you want. It's not for you if you have that type of mindset, because by the time you get to the end of your life, you realize you have no more life left. And you hope that that money that you collected over these years are going to actually pay for the rest of your life. Okay, so that's the type of cycle that we don't want you to get on. Yes, you'll be able to make a lot of money here, but we don't want you to be on that cycle. See, that's not for you if you have that type of mindset. But let me tell you who it is for. This is for those who are above average. This is for those who really want to make something happen. This is for those who are tired of living paycheck to paycheck and decided they want to actually set themselves free. This is for those who refuse to lose. This is for those who actually say, well, I want to be the CEO of my life. I'm tired of someone else having more authority over what I do and what my family do, where we stay and all that. I want to own my own time. I want to own my own finance. I want to own everything in my life. This is for you. Okay. This is for those who want to build an empire and those who want to leave a legacy. Yep. This is designed for you. Now, before we go there, to share with you, I want to share with you a little bit about leverage. Okay. Now, if you don't understand leverage, you're already working too hard. So let me see if I can explain it real quick. Leverage is used to gain maximum advantage. See, let's say this is you, and you work 8 hours today. Well, you're going to get paid on 8 hours. That sounds fair. This is called income equals rate times time. Let's say you hire someone like me, and I work 8 hours. You're going to get paid on 16 hours now. Okay. See, this is income time equals rate times time times leverage. See, what if you hire someone like Clifton and he goes work 8 hours as well? Guess what? You're not going to get paid on 8 hours or 16. You're going to get paid on 24 hours. See, this is what your job is doing with you. They're leveraging you, your time, your skills, your and all of the people as well, all of your degrees and all that type of stuff. And guess what? They're paying you back. They're paying you wages while they're making profits. See, what if you can actually be in that same position where you're actually earning profits instead of wages? Well, stay tuned because we're going to share with you exactly how you can do that. Now, let's just say this is you. Victoria, this is you. You're a real estate agent, okay? You're a real estate broker. And you hire someone like Kelvin as a real estate agent, okay? Kelvin goes out and he sells a building, he's going to get paid 3%, and you're going to get paid 3% as well. But you may be saying, well, Jay, why am I getting 3%? Well, you allowed him to hang his license there. You taught him the ropes and everything like that. So you did a lot. So you're going to get paid 3%, okay? Plus, you're putting your neck out on the line because it's your brokerage that is liable for anything that Kelvin does. However, let me share with you exactly where your leverage comes in. First of all, you as a real estate broker are able to hire more agents, and the more agents you hire, the more money you make. You see, this is what we call income equals rate times time times leverage. Now, this is the reason why brokers earn more than agents. Can you imagine that? See, leverage is the key. Hey, it's time for the game show time. I'm very excited about it. Hey, I want to see if we have some contestants, okay? And all I'm going to do is going to ask you to say one word. Can you say one word for me? That word is now. I'm going to spin a wheel, and all I want you to do is say now. That's what I want you to do, okay?
Now.
Somebody say now. Okay.
Now.
All right. So, who's that? Is that Malikia? Who's that? Who's that?
Malikia and someone else too.
Who's that?
Malikia and someone else too.
Okay,
Nadra.
Malikia, we're gonna start with you. Okay, who else is that?
Nadra.
Yvonne.
Nadra and Yvonne. Hey, all right. Well, hey, we're gonna do Malikia first. We're gonna go to Nadra, and then we're gonna go to Yvonne. Okay. Mr. Harvey Zay, are you there with me?
Yes.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, so now we are the Men Who Served. Okay, this is the only game show, and and it's produced by, of course, Kelvin, Clifton, Dennis, myself, and Mr. Harvey Zay. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna spin a wheel, and Malika, all I want you to do is say now. That's all I want you to do. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, awesome. So here we go. We're gonna spin a wheel. The wheel is spinning, and all I want you to do, Malika, is say now.
Now.
All right, second level director, Mr. Harvey Zay, tell her what she's got.
All right, Malika, you're going to be very excited about this because you're going to be a second level director where you can choose a car. You can have the 2-door, or you can have the 4-door. What's your choice?
4-door always.
4-door, not just now, but always. All right, you're going to have that 4-door. Did you know that you can also give the Men of Surge a ride because you have room in the back seat and room in the front seat beside you? Not only that, you're not paying the insurance. You're not paying anything except the gas. You'll get in your ride. Now, $2,000 per month. You'll have money for gas. That will really last because it won't burn that much. And you'll be able to buy shoes, purses, go on vacation again and again. Oh, it's just absolutely, positively a great place to be. So welcome aboard as second level director. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Congratulations, Malikia. Okay, we're gonna go to Nadra. Nadra, it is on you. All you have to do is say now.
Now.
All right, $1,000 bonus. Mr. Harvey Zay, tell her what she's got.
All right, it's still spinning over here, but it stopped on which one? Oh, there it is.
$1,000 bonus.
A $1,000 bonus. Oh, that is really great because not only can you get $1,000 bonus in 1 week, you can get 2, you can get 3. Some people get $2,000 or $3,000 per month. So you being the go-getter that you are, you will have a lot of these $1,000 bonuses. Not only that, you're working your way up to the $2,000 level, but you are the person who deserves all this and more. So you're going to get your car soon, so stay tuned.
Yay!
All right, thank you, Nadra. I tell you what, we're gonna go over to Yvonne. Yvonne, all you have to do is say now.
Now.
Oh, wow, Rolex watch, Mr. Harvey Zay.
All right, you are going to get the Rolex watch. That's the presidential Rolex watch. That's better than all the others. It's the king of the Rolexes. And when you wear that watch, people will say, you have to be successful. So I'm going to join whatever you have. So congratulations, that Rolex watch sees the time all the time. You can even wear it when you sleep if you want because it won't bother you. It has an alarm on it. It also has a calendar. It has so many features. You can set it when you're cooking. It'll let you know when it's ready. So congratulations, you are a Rolex watch wearer. Can you say that twice?
Thank you, Yvonne. He said you can wear it while you're cooking. You just make sure you invite a brother over. You know, I love to eat. Well, thank you so much for playing. Hey, listen, for those of you who did not get a chance to play, I want you to take a look at this board because everyone here is a winner. All you have to do is pick the prizes that you want and they can all be yours. How is that? Well, we're going to share with you exactly how that can happen. Matter of fact, what is the opportunity here? First of all, we want you to actually become what we call a business owner with us. You know, when I was talking about those joint ventures and becoming like that broker, so to speak, you can do the exact same thing. Matter of fact, if you decide to get the tip program or you can get the top program, it doesn't matter where you start. It all depends on where you finish, okay? So what happens here is this. You are going to be able to allow people to come to this presentation, similar to the one that you're listening to right now, allow someone like myself or Mr. Harvey Zay or Mr. Clifton or Mr. Dennis Mott to express or explain this business on your behalf, and guess what? You can start making money that way as well. Now, everything we're going to share with you is completely optional. You don't have to do this, but those of you who do, guess what? You're in for a treat. Let me get out of the way, and I want to bring up a gentleman who's made millions of dollars in business. This gentleman, he's always doing big deals, and he has a lot of integrity as well. I want to get out of the way and bring up a good friend of mine all the way from California, Mr. Kelvin Turner. Are you there, Mr. Kelvin?
Yes, I am. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, sir. We can hear you well. Go ahead and take it away, sir.
All right, I need to put my screen up there.
Okay, go ahead.
So we'll put my screen up. So are you guys ready to learn how to make some money? I am. So
Absolutely.
okay, good. Let's see here. Now, you see my screen right here, right? Can you guys see that?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
And what does that say? If you're not willing to learn, no one can help you. But if you're determined to learn, no one can stop you. And we have an opportunity here at Surge 365. And if you take advantage of this, and if you're willing to learn, no one can stop you. And I'm gonna go into how we make money in our company. So let me get this slideshow ready to go. All right, so the most important thing that you need to have to make money is imagination. What is that? They say if the mind can conceive, the body can achieve. So what they're saying is if you believe it, you can make it happen. So as I go through the presentation, and we're going to show you how another way that we make money in our company, and this is my favorite way to make money in this company. I want you to imagine yourselves in these positions as I go over this. Now, your imagination is the most marvelous, miraculous power the world has ever known. Now, Napoleon Hill said that in his book, Think and Grow Rich. Now, for those who you don't know Napoleon Hill interviewed over 500 millionaires. And what he wanted to do was find out what they had in common. And they all seemed to have the same trait. And one of the most important trait that they have, and if you look at it, it says, think and grow rich. Think and grow rich. Use your imagination and grow rich. So that's why it's so powerful for you to use your imagination. It has the power to take you where you are to where you want to be instantly. It's one of our greatest gifts. So as I'm talking, I want you to transform yourself. I want you to see yourself in these positions. I want you to see yourselves having these things as I'm going to show you. So the first thing that I want to talk to you about is we have a program what is called 30 Days, $30,000. 3 + 1 is our formula for success. Now, the reason why we have that formula here is because every business has a formula. Every business has projections, all these things. In my business, I have projections. I have a couple of projects that I'm working on right now. And everything that we have, like we have a project that we're working in 156 acres out there in Phoenix, Arizona. And we have to give the banks projections and things like that. So, you know, because this is almost $100 million project. And then the same thing, I got a hemp field that I'm working with. So every time you're doing business, you know, you always got to have projections. Now, I want to ask someone a question here. Now, Jay said earlier, and you saw the video, that the travel is a $8.3 trillion industry. Now, if we were to get in Surge 365 just 1% of that $8.3 trillion, does anyone have an idea how much money that is? I pulled my calculator just for that. But I want you guys to understand the number, though. It's not just a whole lot. I need you to understand the number, because that's important. That would make us an $80 billion company. Folks, an $80 billion company if we crack the 1% of that market. Now, the good thing about this network marketing business is we are the marketing arm. So guess where that $80 billion goes to? It comes to us. And so I want you guys to understand why people want to be a part of this industry. Because again, and why be a part of this company? Because number one, you saw the pricing, okay? If we can beat these companies 85 to 90% of the time, who do you think they're gonna wanna do business with? They're gonna wanna do business with us. So if you are going, I want you guys to put because business, Jay had you put on your business hat. I want you to put on your investor hat. I want you to look at that, and I want you to see the future, the potential that we have in this company. Because what we're going to ask you to do is we're going to ask you to help people be a part of this business so they can share in the wealth that's coming in our company. So that's why we have a formula, and the formula shows us how much money that we can make. Now, Jay talked about a couple of programs, okay? And the programs that he talked about were the tip and the top. I said earlier, everything I talk about, is gonna be about projections, and my projections are gonna be based on the top program. Now, if you're gonna do business, you always want to be you want to do something, you always want to be at the top, all right? You don't want to start at the bottom, you always want to start at the top. So we want you to be able to start at the top. So that's why the projections are based on top. And our top program to start in our business is $499. Now, I know some companies, to get into their start off on the top, I was with one, it was $25,000 to start off at their top. We're only asking $499 to start at our top program. But look what you get for this $499. Now, again, I don't really like calling it sales because we're not really selling. We are helping people get started in their own business. So we're going to tell people it's $499 to get started in your own business. Out of that $499, you're going to make $172.84. Now, $30 of that $30 you're going to get right away, and $142.84 is what is going to be put into what is called a deferred bonus account, which means it's money that you're going to get, but you're just going to get it later. It's just delayed just a little bit. How little? That's up to you. You can get it as fast as you want to get it. But that being said, so when we talk about 3+1, we're talking about bringing 3 people and then add 1 more person. The reason why we add that 1 more person is because, look at here, you get a raise when you add that 4th person. That's why it's in red. Now, when you get that raise, you're going to make $192.84 for helping someone get started in their business. Anyone use an extra $200? So, but they're going to give you $50 a sale, a raise. Again, the $142.84 that goes into a deferred bonus account. Now, when I said that 3+1, okay, 30 days to 30K, we're going to show you how you can do this in a 4-week period, a 30-day period. Now, guys, if a millionaire said, do this and you'll become a millionaire, would you do it?
Yes.
Okay, good. So therefore, I'm going to ask for a volunteer. Okay, who would like to help me with this? I'm going to pick on somebody. Is somebody in there named Thale? Is there a Thale there?
Yeah, what's up?
Mr. Thale, how are you today?
I'm good. And you?
Good, okay. Mr. Thale, can you give me the names of 4 people?
Sure.
Okay, give me the name.
Walter, Ronald,
Walter.
Daniel, and Damien.
Walter, Ronald, who else?
Damien, Daniel.
And Daniel. All right. Okay. Now, when I say 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, all right. So number 1 is Walter. Number 2 is Ronald. Number 3 is Damien. And number 4 is Daniel. So when you sign Walter, Ronald, and Damien into the business, okay, you're going to get $172.84. Remember, $30 you're going to get now, $142.84, which goes into a deferred bonus account. And Daniel started your team builder group, which means you're qualified to override, which means what? That means you get to have residuals. That means you're getting paid off of what Daniel does, but you're also getting paid a little bit off Walter, Ronald, and Damian also. So that being said, okay, the beautiful part about this, when you get your fourth person and you start getting residual off, you get the bonus off those people. And I'll go into what that bonus means in a little while. That's when Jay was talking about the $50,000, $1,000 bonuses. Well, these are the people that you can get bonuses off of, and that's Daniel's group. However, let's go into your second week in the business. In your second week in the business, okay, there's number one is Walter, 2, Ronald, 3, Damian, okay? They're going to do the same thing you did. They do what is called duplication. They're going to go out and they're going to get 4 people just like you got 4 people. Now, because you get a raise, because you're qualified to override, you're going to make $20 off each one of Walter's, Ronald, and Damian's sales. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
That sounds great, doesn't it? All right, so they went out, they did 3 + 1, so you're going to make $80 from Walter, Ronald, and Damian, okay? However, Daniel, which started your team builder group, okay, he went out and got 4 people. But guess what? You're going to get $162 from each one of those people that Daniel helped start in business. So you're going to get $162.84. $20 right away, $142 goes into a deferred bonus account. But look what happened when he got those 3 people. It brought your deferred bonus account to $99.88. And the company rounds that out. So that means once you get close to $1,000, which that is really close, they're going to send you a $1,000 bonus. And that was that $1,000 bonus that Nadra got in the game. So that's how the game works. You get the bonuses, and sorry, my dog is bothering me, so I'm sorry about that, guys. So it kind of distracted me. But anyway, that being said, your second week in the business, you made $1,380. Not bad, huh, Phil?
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all. All right, let's look into week 3 in your business right now. All right. Now, person number 4 is Daniel. All right. So Daniel went out and got 3 people. Okay. And each one of Daniel's 3 people went out and got 3 people. Okay. Well, that means that's what? That's 9 on each leg right there. Now, what happens there is this. Every time it comes to around 7 sales, the company's going to send you a $1,000 bonus. That means every time there's 7 sales in your team builder group, they're going to send you a $1,000 bonus, which means this. In your 3rd week in the business, you see how many $1,000 bonuses did you get? There's 1, 2, and 3. You got 1 off each leg. That's $3,000 that you got in bonuses. How does that sound?
Sounds great.
All right, $3,000 in bonuses that you made. All right. Now, you also got 27 new top sales. You got 27 new top sales. Again, that came to 3 $1,000 bonuses. However, you got 34 people on your team. Okay. And I'm going to tell you how important that is as we go along. But you also got another $20 off each one of those also. So you also got another $720 just in the top sales. So your second month in the business, you made $3,720. I'm sorry, your 3rd week in the business. All right, let's go to week number 4. Okay, again, that's Daniel. These are the 3 people that Daniel bought in, and then those are the 3 people that Daniel's people bought in. That's 27 new people that you got on each leg. That's 81 new SBAs on your team. Now, when you get started in Surge, they call that a Surge Business Associate, okay? So you got 81 new Surge Business Associate. But look what happened. Remember I told you every time there's 7 sales in that team builder group? Well, look what you've made. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 12 $1,000 bonuses in your 4th week in the business. How's that sound, Mr. Turner?
Whoops. That sounds fantastic. I'm getting excited over here.
All right. Now, y'all don't know, Mr. Turner, that's my sponsor. He was the one that got me in the business. It took him 6 months for him to finally get me to take a look at it, but that's my sponsor right there. So, but anyway, that's 12,000 that you made, and then guess what happens? When you add up all the people that joined your organization from week 1 to your 4th week, that's 115 people on your team. Anytime in our company that you get 100 people on your team, the company's going to send you a $10,000 bonus. A $10,000 bonus. And that's that thing where Jay had said that the company paid out over $610,000 bonuses. And that was actually a while ago, because I know we've got a lot more since then. So and it's an ongoing thing in our company. But we paid out over $10,000 bonuses. Wow. So let's recap what we've done so far just from our team builder group. You made $24,160. But we can't forget about Walter, Ronald, and Damian. They were out there doing the same thing, and they were doing that the 3+1. And then you get a $20 override for each one of their top sales, meaning that each time they help people get started in the business. So they did the same thing, and their total came to $2,160. So at the end of 4 weeks, you made $30,380. How's that sound, Mr. Turner?
Sounds like I said, fantastic.
Sounds fantastic. What would you do with an extra $30,000 right now?
Start my buy my trailer so I can start fishing.
That's what you would do, huh? Okay. All right. But guess what? It gets better than that. Remember I told you since your first week in the business, you got 115 people on your team? Well, look what happens. If you get 100 people within 100 days, the company's going to give you another $25,000 bonus.
Mm-hmm.
So look at it. That's $25,000 on top of the $30,000 that you already made.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to pay out $5,000 a month for the next for the next 5 months.
Mm-hmm.
How would you like to have $5,000 a month for the next 5 months? I know I would.
Yeah, like I said, start my retirement. Let's go.
I'm sure a lot of other people would too. So, but look at that. That brings you to, in a 30-day total, $50,000. Now, again, when Jay had talked about the company, and I don't think we had a statistics on the $50,000, how many people got the $50,000 bonus, but we had quite a few people who were able to do that. And I'll show you that a little bit later in the presentation. So we extend this out to week 5, and when it just week 5 real quickly, you got 364 people on your team, 243 people get started, you help get started in business. You'll get 32 $1,000 bonuses, 2 $10,000 bonuses. That brings your total to $52,000 in your 5th week in the business, or or if you do it within the 90 days. Now, if it took you 6 months to do it, would it be worth it?
Sure.
Took you a year to do it. Of course it'd be worth it. The good thing about it is you get to work at your own pace. If you want to do it fast, we suggest you do it fast. But if you want to do it fast, you can do it fast. If you want to do it slow, you can do it slow. You get to work at your own pace. But I wanted to go back to this slide because I wanted to make sure people understood this. This right here goes all the way down to infinity. And infinity, that's what? That's a long, long, long way down. I mean, it never stops. So what happens is it keeps growing and growing and growing. We had a lady who talked about how she had days where 900 people got on her team. I mean, she looked in her back office and she saw 900 people join her team. That's the potential that we have in this country. I think, Dennis, are you there?
Yes, sir.
You did the math on that. What did that come to?
Say that again.
The 900 people that joined Juliet's team in one day. Did you do the math on that?
I forgot. It was a lot. I don't know.
It was a lot, but it was over. It was like over $100,000.
Yeah, something like that.
And she made that in one day.
87.
One day. So yes, that's the potential that we have in this company. Now, this is what I wanted to show you. Now, I don't know if you guys can see this, but if you can, these are some of the people in our company that got some of those checks that Jay was talking about earlier. Look at it, a $50,000 check, another $50,000, $50,000. Those are the people who did that 30K in 30 days. Then you got to look here. He said we paid out, what did he say? We paid out 6 $1 million bonuses. Look at here. Look at these $1 million checks. We got over 200 millionaires, he said, what we got. But look at this check over here. We got checks for $10 million. Now, a lot of people don't know people that make that type of money. But could you imagine someone who's making that type of money and they're willing to help you make that type of money also? How does that sound, Mr. Turner?
Oops, I'm talking about the sound. It sounds great. Let's rock and roll.
This sounds like a plan. So anyway, the point I'm trying to get across is, if we get 1% of the travel agency, we will be an $80 billion company. The biggest network marketing company in the world is Amway, and they do $8 billion a year. Okay? Now, travel is the world's largest industry. Now, people, do you think that you can have any trouble finding people to be a part of this industry when you explain the numbers the way I'm explaining the numbers? Okay? And if you do that and explain to people, how would you like to have a piece of 80 billion? Because it's gonna come true. Because if you're gonna travel, you wanna travel at what? A discount. Who wants to pay full price? The difference between rich people and poor people is rich people don't pay full price for anything. They're always looking for a discount. So anyway, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get out of this. So anyway, guys, we have a fantastic opportunity and we have a fantastic directors program. And Dennis.
Yes, sir.
Are you willing to go over the directors program?
Sure.
Now we can do it the same way we did last week so we don't have no lag time.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So let's go ahead and do that. So guys, that's my time, guys. And I hope that you guys make a wise decision and think about it, being part of a company that's going to be worth billions and billions and billions of dollars one day. And being able to be a part of that, I mean, that just excites me and blows me away. So go ahead, Dennis.
All right, we have the best director program in the industry. You just heard it. You've seen all that money there. Now let me show you your toys that you get for doing your job. Let's keep rolling. Let's keep going right here. First of all, when you get to that level 2 director, they're going to give you earned it. Now, not just giving, you earned this. You're going to get to pick between the Dodge Charger or the Dodge Challenger. Which one would you pick out there? Just holler out. What would you pick? The Charger or the Challenger?
Challenger.
Challenger.
All right. So anyway, guess what? Not only do you get the vehicle, they put the gas, and all you have to do is put gas in it. They will also pay your insurance for that vehicle as well. Charger or Challenger, you're rolling. I like the Need for Speed. I think I'm gonna take that Challenger, but hey, I don't have kids anymore in the house. So take a look at this video to show the first 9 days what happened.
By Stars 365 is a dream come true. A brand new car, no qualification, no credit check. I am signing and driving, baby.
This is like no other company on the planet. Can you imagine that a 12-day-old company has been able to promote 9 people and they get a car? Well, let me tell you something. Surge 365. Surge is a sudden increase. What could be more sudden than in 12 days? Be able to come to a company and get a brand new car.
This is Surge 365, a company of destiny. We're on the road to change our own destiny. Now we got the keys to ride to our destiny.
There's no better program out there right now than what Surge 365 is doing. And I'm excited for the team. I'm excited that everybody has an opportunity to be a part of this and have their own within the next 6 months.
They bought this car for us. That's them.
All right, all right. They buy the car for you, folks. They get it, you get the keys, and you just drive it. So the next level they go to is the level 3 director. Now you get to pick between a Mercedes-Benz. Check it out, Mercedes-Benz or a Jaguar. You get to pick between a Jaguar, and the last one is a BMW. So let me ask you a question. Which one would you choose? Just holler it out. Let me hear what you would pick.
BMW.
All right.
Mercedes.
Mercedes. All right.
Jaguar.
Hey, it ain't shady with the Mercedes. It's real as the real deal. So let me tell you what else you get with this. Not only do you get that vehicle, but they give you the pink slip and you get to drive the vehicle. It is yours. Drive for 2 years and you get the pink slip. It's your car. But let's see what this young lady picked right here. Looks like she picks the BMW, the drop top. Folks, it doesn't stop there. The next level, you're gonna get a presidential Rolex worth $80,000. You pick it now, you got the bling bling to wear with your car that you're driving down with your drop top. Not only that, they also give you a pick between a 12-people vacation as well. So go to the next one, see what we got after we get to that one. Now you go to the next level director and you get to pick between a Bentley. Now you pick whatever Bentley you want. You want the drop top, like I'm out in sunny Southern California, so I like that drop top. Or you like Big Ron, 610, 611, biggest I don't know what, they got the Bentley Flying Spur for you. That's right, and that's just one automobile. Then you go out here to the Ferrari. Yes, you drive that. That sounds like me right there. I like that Ferrari, bright red. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be rolling in that Ferrari. So next one they pick is, what is this? You have a choice between, ta-da, the Lamborghini. You got the Lamborghini. Let me tell you a short, quick story. Just imagine, like Kelvin said, imagine. I'm always saying, go out and test drive these vehicles before you get in them so you know which one you like, because you are definitely getting one. But imagine you sit at home and then this 18-wheeler comes pulling down your street, big 18-wheeler. And then, you know, your neighbors are looking out and stuff, seeing what's going on. The guy gets out of the car, he rolls it down, rolls the vehicle right in front of your house. Then they come up to your house and they ring your doorbell, and guess what? You got your nosy neighbors out there. What's going on? Whose car is that? What they doing? But guess what? You're sitting out there, they ring the doorbell and say, hey, this is your car, Mr. Clifton, here's your car. Clifton runs out there, gets in his car, starts it up, and boom, he's rolling. All your neighbors say, how do I get in that business? because now they can see the proof. The proof is in the pudding, and you're gonna make so many deals just by having that there. Thank you very much. Let's keep on rolling. Now, the next level we're gonna roll into, check this out. You get to pick, you get $1 million bonus. That's right. You saw those $1 million checks out there? This is what it looks like. You saw that green. This is the mountaintop that Martin Luther King was talking about. Take me to the mountaintop. You got a big mountaintop of green right there, and do your thing. Go anywhere in the world. $1 million bonus. Who does that? But that doesn't stop there, folks. Now you go to the next level, and you get to pick between $1 million yacht. That's right. I love this yacht because I can see jet skis. Look on the inside. I'll be taking my people out there. We can get our hors d'oeuvres and our drink, and you guys can join me because I got $1 million yacht. Not only that, now it's time to go to sleep. Bam, this is what I'm doing. Woo, yeah, I got that. I'm gonna have a flat screen up there, and I'm gonna be maxing and relaxing right there. But that doesn't stop there. Now you get to pick between, guess what? You have $1 million motor coach. They'll let you roll down the street all over the United States. Who cares about coronavirus and social distancing? You can still tour the United States and looking like this on the inside. Better than most homes right there. But not only that, you got $1 million bonus and you can pay your driver. It ain't driving Miss Daisy, it's driving you wherever you want to go in the country. And it doesn't stop there. They also have $1 million vacation home. You pick where you want to have it. Belize, Brazil, Bahamas, anywhere in the world, $1 million home just for you. Social distance doesn't make a difference. You're gonna have that. You can have your swimming pool, your jacuzzi, your basketball court. Now you can take your family wherever they wanna go right up there. So let's keep rolling. And guess what? Not only that, folks, you get to pick between one of those three. Which one would you pick? The Ferrari,
Motorhome.
the Lamborghini? Which one?
Lamborghini.
Lamborghini. Who said that?
I said it, Lamborghini.
All right, Kevin said Lamborghini. I'll take the Ferrari. Anybody else take anything else?
Bentley.
Bentley, okay, we got them all. Now which one would you choose between the $1 million yacht, the $1 million motorhome, or the vacation home? Which one?
Motorhome. Motorhome.
All right,
Go back to the motorhome.
yacht. Hey, I love it. You know what I say? We can rotate. I get the yacht, somebody got the motorhome, somebody got the we can switch. There we go. We rolling all year long. All right. I love it. Hopefully, if this is your first time on this call, we hope you be a member of Surge 365 family. But take a look at this because we said choose wisely. Take a look at this video. All right, I said choose wisely now. So you got to be able to get out of that car. Now, as I said, Surge 365 is the perfect business. It's open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It's a Surge Business Associate. We have the proven system, which you've seen. You're flexible. You can work anytime. I'm out here right now in New York. I left home in June. I'm not coming back to August. You can do anytime you like. Touch 365 mobile app right on your cell phone. This is your office, folks. You don't have to worry about a thing. And as Kelvin said, it has unlimited income potential. I'm talking about shoot for the universe, the stars. You might come up with the moon because the sky is not the limit anymore. And we have a brain tap. Folks, all these things I hear, I just want to know which direction do you want to go? Because as Jay said earlier, its price is less than a cell phone to start your business. And it's only $4.99 and you can win right here with Surge 365. Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, in demand, work from your home, do whatever you like, go where you want, when you want, how you want, with whom you want. This is what I'm talking about right here. So let's get started. Don't mean a thing if you ain't got that ring, if you ain't got that gold on your watch. I always say, hey, don't worry about a thing right here because we're gonna make sure that you're happy. Hey, don't wait too long. You're gonna think wrong. Think right, and you're gonna sign up tonight. When you do that, you get back with the person who brought this. And you click on that thing that says, get started now. Go ahead and put the tip or the top, and don't forget to check the bottom right there so you can be an SBA and make all those bonuses. Thank you, guys. I love it. I love you. Ooh, that will stop right there. And that's it, folks. I just want to say thank you guys very much. Let me go ahead and see who's on the line. Let's see who's out there. Ta-da-da. Kevin, can you give it back to us? Let's see. Who's out there? Let's see. There we go. All right. Thank you guys very much for joining us. Are there any guests on the line or your first timers? Who's Alan Lewis? Alan Lewis? Can you unmute yourself? Alan Lewis. Alan Lewis.
I'm here.
Are you there? Are you a guest for anybody, or is it your first time, or are you in the business?
First time guest of Miss White.
All right, Miss White, Yvonne White, you're a winner. All right. She was on to pick something out there. So, Alan, this is your first time seeing this for the first time. What did you like best about what you saw?
I'm already making plans for me and my family. I'm saying.
Right.
Oh man, I love you, a man. Show him the money. All right, and you're making plans with your family. You got me excited, man, because I was excited when I first came in. So I want to ask you one more question before I let you go. If it, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 meaning you're not interested at all, but 10 meaning you're ready to start right now. What number are you at right now, Alan?
10, brother. 10.
I love it. That's what I'm talking about. This is the business we're talking about, man. What can you do? I've seen people do this before. They get $25 gift card for working for somebody 40 years for Christmas. We're saying you do what you're supposed to, and we're going to make sure you get paid, and you're going to be laying in the shade no matter where you are in this world. I see the iPhone. I don't know who that iPhone is, and thank you very much, Alan. iPhone out there. Can you unmute yourself? Who are you?
Good morning, or rather good afternoon. Hi, this is Sandra. Thank you so much.
Sandra, how you doing? How you doing? All right, what did you like best about what you saw, Sandra?
Everything. I'm ready to sign up all over again. It is the best business in the world, and you have fun, make money, and save money at the same time. You just can't beat it.
All right, all right. I'm gonna ask one more person out there. Miss Victoria Falk, all the way from New York. What did you like best about what you saw out there?
Hoo-hoo! I get to travel and make money, be my own boss. I love it. Sign me up.
All right, I love it. I want to thank you all for joining us. We had a great time. Hey, we'll be here again next week. Don't leave. Next week, we're going to be back here at the same bat time, same bat channel. And we have some phenomenal people out here. I just want to get you to meet them and say what they had to say. First of all, I want to bring up Mr. Clifton Sutton out of California. What do you have to say about what's going on? Thank you very much for your presence. Clifton, you're on the air.
I want to say congratulations to all of our guests that's on here, and for those that got mad. Alan, I thank you for getting mad tonight. And what that means is that you made a decision. You got mad, and that's made a decision to change your economy. So congratulations to you and all of our guests. We are so proud of the decision that you made to get on our call, on our Zoominar. And so we want you to get back with the person that invited you if you haven't made a decision, but don't think long. Like Dennis said, you think long, you're gonna think wrong. So you think right, you're gonna sign up tonight. Did I get that right, Dennis?
You got it. Alan's doing it, so I love it when we do that. Mr. Kelvin Turner, I want to run out to California. Give you any closing words before we get out of here?
Yeah, I just want to say this. I was listening to a guy talk, and he said the difference between rich people, middle class, and the poor. He said the rich people play to win. They play life to win. Middle class play not to lose. They play it safe. They're not trying to win. They're just trying to survive. And the poor people don't play at all. So anybody here that like Alan said, he's playing to win, I want to congratulate you, Alan, man, because you're about to become a hero in your family. So good job, and back to you, Dennis.
All right, all right. I'm going to turn it out to Mr. Jay Johnson, who gave a spectacular presentation as well. Jay, what do you have to say?
Hey, first of all, I want to say congratulations to you, Alan, as well as those who are thinking about getting started tonight, those that will get started tonight. Definitely want to say, well, hey, listen, the Bible says that a wise man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. And this is definitely an opportunity for you to leave an inheritance for your children's children. So you made the perfect decision, and understand that we are here to help you build your business as well as plant seeds for your legacy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get you started. Go, 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 which means go be it, go do it so you can go have it. Back to you.
All right, thank you very much. Now, we got the man of wisdom, the man of the hour, the wisest man in the world. I love him. He's out of Cleveland, Ohio, radio personality, always drops the knowledge. You got to listen to what he has to say. Open your eyes and tune your ears, because Harvey Zay has everything to say. So Harvey Zay, take it away.
All right. Thank you, Dennis Mott. If we had what you got, we'd even be better. Thank you very much. And thank everybody for being on the line. We have got some good news for you, ladies and gentlemen. Did you know that we have literally thousands of people waiting to go somewhere, and you can share in the windfall? We're getting into position now. Anyone who's in the business already, congratulations. And we want to welcome everybody who's joining us now. We already had several people that joined us earlier today, and we have more people coming in next week. But why are they doing that? Because the wise people know that when you get in position now, you will be here to enjoy the explosion of our business. Now, we need people who are going to bring other people in. That's big pay. That's how we get the big money too. And then we have people who are actually booking some travel, and people are going to our websites on the Vortex and they're booking their own travel. We still get paid. That's an exciting thing to do. That's a great activity. We enroll people in the Vortex all the time, and we look up and the company's sending us a check. We say, where did this come from? And who is Wilma Smith? Oh, through the Vortex. So it's a wonderful business. Anyone who can't see it is probably not looking. If you look closely and have that good ambition that we all use, we want, then you're at the right place. So welcome aboard. We will join you here again next week. Presentation from Jay Johnson, from Dennis Mott, from Kelvin Turner, and everybody who participates. You're going to have people to join you. You don't have to try to explain it to them. Just invite them to the webinar and then sit back and watch them join. And then you can also keep sitting back and watch your bank account grow from thousands to thousands to thousands into the millions. Yes, everybody can become a millionaire. If you're not there already, you're at the right place at the right time. So we're going to join you next week. Be here at the same time. Bring a guest of 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, and let's get together, and we're going to go on that yacht. We're going to be in the vacation home. We're going to drive those cars, and we're going to have more fun than anybody has ever heard of. They won't believe it. They have to be with us to see what we're doing. All right, everybody have a good night. Stay close to the one you love, because we love you all. So stand tall. Let's have a ball.
Night,
Not too many riders on this thing.